You just see a big picture a Vibes Cartel in the middle at New Kingston. Or in the airport. As you enter the airport, you just see Vibes Cartel. Yeah. You understand? A catch and a watch. So, no care what them want to say. No care what them want to say. We have role models on top of role models on top of role models. But you need, right now, the youth them need someone or someones in a freedom age group where them can look upon and say, yes, if you do it, me can do it too. But it's not only hearing it, you know. Them want to see it. Them want visible. Them want to say, like, you drive on the highway, you know, and when you look, you see a big sign mark, Usain Bolt, Shelleyhan Highway. You say, ratted. A Usain Bolt Highway, this you just feel good. If you know, say Usain Bolt, Shelleyhan Highway, you drive pan, you don't feel good. You know, like how we feel good when we hear Bob Marley name. Big all over the world. And you go to a certain place, there's Bob Marley music you play. We up now the Himalaya Mountain. You have Bob Marley, a player, the most popular Jamaican in the world. And now people go contest it and not talk about Usain Bolt, but more people listen to music than how them watch race, you know. Usain Bolt, Bob Marley. All right now. Back to the Messiah thing. Anytime you use certain phrase, people religious, make it become a religious reasoning. And then I say, oh, what talk about? Well, hear what me I say now. You say Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt is a supreme being. I want to hear what I say. Me say, and this is where Elise never want to talk about because she knows she never mention it. Usain Bolt is a supreme being. I want to hear what I say. Me say, and this is where Elise never want to talk about because she knows she never mention it. Usain Bolt. If Usain Bolt don't fit the criteria of supreme. Come here, talk about Supreme Ventures, you know. You don't talk about Supreme Venture. If it's Supreme and you venture into it, it's something, you understand? So, if that is a slogan for your company in Jamaica, and I go tell the world, or I tell Jamaica, say, I, Muta Baruka Sinogaso, this is not for doing the RFM. Usain Bolt is a supreme being. Is an extraordinary person. And if you look in at the dictionary, looking at WhatsApp, what was or what them, looking at it and see what supreme being is or what supreme is. And tell me if it don't fit Usain Bolt. So, if to me Usain Bolt is a supreme being, and to me PJ Patterson is not a supreme being, what would be more fitting? To look at a supreme being and carry him symbolically to the youth them. Not just on the television, but when you pass somewhere, you can't see him. It's like how when people, may I tell you, man, Europeans have it pat, man. Europeans have it pat. Them put up statues of them people, all murderers and thieves. Them put up statues of them, you know. A whole heap of criminal, European criminal, we name street and road and highway and byway half of them criminal people that will come do all sorts of things to Jamaica, you know. Remember, say Paul Bogle. Paul Bogle was a criminal, you know. Paul Bogle was a criminal. And if Paul Bogle was alive today, would still be a criminal. Yet still, Paul Bogle statue, Paul Bogle is celebrated in a Heroes Park. So, me I say, non-apologetically, based up of what me see over the years with Usain Bolt, and based up of what me understand the word supreme being to mean, me I put Usain Bolt in another category there. So, me don't know how the religious people them feel about it. Because we don't want associate supreme being continuously with something that we think about all the while. Remember I say supreme being. I never say him is the. Because if you say the, you mean say only, you know. You make it definite. Me know little English language, you know. Even though me talk them way up on the radio, me know little English language and me drop my H and put it to call my S and all them something. Me know little English language. Me say, if I say the, I think people that want to quarrel with me because you know religious people have the supreme being. I say indefinitely. I say indefinite. I say Usain Bolt is a supreme being because you have other supreme beings in Jamaica. You have other supreme beings in Jamaica. So don't get the thing twisted when you hear me say that. Don't get the thing twisted because we know what I say. Looking at a dictionary for the word supreme and tell me if me wrong when it associates with Usain Bolt.
ABC Electrical Sales Total Source.
Yeah, the time is 34 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. Extraordinary human being. Without a doubt, he's an extraordinary human being. And today, cement that. And I don't know which Jamaican would say him is not an extraordinary person. So I say, if him is an extraordinary person, because the word supreme means extraordinary. It's ironic. It's like when you use a revolution. When people say, why we need a revolution, you know, most people think about for go burn down place, you know. And the word revolution just means change. That's all it means, you know. Revolution means change. So you can't say, oh, words conjure up certain thinking because you paint a picture in it when you hear the word and you identify certain. So no other God but me. That means say Maggie credence that there's other gods, you know, but you must have no other God but him. So it's the same thing now. When we say supreme being, I want to jump on my back and I say, you mutabaruka cut up and ready to talk about Usain Bolt a God. I mean, never say nothing about no God. You understand? So we just want to get that clear. And speaking of supreme being and God, Mandela's grandson accused of rape granted bail. One of Nelson Mandela's grandson accused of raping a 15-year-old girl was granted bail in South Africa court on Tuesday. Judge Peter de Bassis granted bail of 7,000 rand, nearly $540, as the man showed little emotion sitting in the accused dock. The 24-year-old is accused of raping the teenage girl at a Johannesburg area restaurant and raping her in a Johannesburg area restaurant. You can't rape somebody in a restaurant. No, trust me. We have rape her at the table, round the counter. I mean, which part in the toilet? Him waiting, she's gonna tell him go in there. I mean, anyway. In granted bail, the judge said there was a reasonable prospect that a trial could end in an acquittal. What? When the thing started, they might say it could acquittal. Yeah, man. Mandela is one of them. According to white people, supreme being, very extraordinary. Just that, you know, it's simple. It's just amazing how when you use words, how it conjure up certain thinking in a people's head, and them never really examine the word outside of them narrow-mindedness. You understand? Okay. Well, all right. We just remember we have to go work that out first. But go play this tune there. Let's go data give me this tune there. I want to play it, you know. Okay. We hear them name Damian Crawford on the TV the other night. I defend him argument when him say, you see, in the come, me burn out in the come. Hey, that's easy, you know. I say, you know what I'm saying? Him say when him talking to certain people, him use a certain kind of language. You understand? I say, you know, it's a hypocrite about the place, you know. Because him not really into it, you know, but when him talking to certain people, him into certain kind of language. So when him talk to when him talk to dirty labor right and plywood comrade, him talk a certain way, him say, boy, right, him a burn out in the come because him a say in the come is the cause why so much police they are caught. So we're wrong with that. Then if the man them is indicted or not indicted, but if the man them is suspected of doing something wrong against the citizens of Jamaica, you think the police can investigate police? It's a madness that. And when I say, me not say indicum is the way, but me I say it's the first way by your the killing where we did have last year and the year before with police. Last year, every month, me have to read out one who police kill. I want every people to remember. Last year, every 2-3 months, me have to name out George Thompson, killed by police. O'Brien, killed by police. I mean, I say about weird. This we are going to Jamaica. Now, the killing of people is lessened. And Damian Crawford wanted to appear that because the police them don't want to get in trouble with Indicom. Which is good. It is good that because them don't want to get in trouble with Indicom, less killing of innocent Jamaican people is happening. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But then Bunting have the same view too. Bunting have the same view about this Indicom thing because it has stifled the police force from doing them work accurately. You mean say, like the security will shot the man in his foot. If it was a police, I tell you, if it was a police fire that shot there, the man dead. I tell you. You know, to the security part YouTube, I say, oh, I'm me shot him now. Yo, man, look some. You never see him? Mm-hmm. You never see the security? The security department, yo, I'm me shot him now. Oh, hey, watch out. Me look at razor pay from the people, you know. And me look at a job from the police force, you know. Yeah, man, yo, you see me? Click it. Razor. The art of war. So we're going to play this tune now. We're going to play, you know. All right. You know, which I say, by it's all like joke, you know, and a foreigner good all I hear that tune and I say, is she talking about the police? My God. You know, but a police shut up about in Jamaica and everything what she say, something goes so. Believe you me, everything what she say, something goes so. You that never know say police shut up about. No, it's amazing. It's amazing. So, when we hear Bunting and Damian against the Indicom now, and we know, say, the people them not have no redress other than that now, to investigate the police force. And it's really sad that you have to have something to investigate the police force. You know, things because it's a police. Because when me a youth, me don't want on police, you know. Yeah, man, most youth, in my age group, most youth when them a little, them say, what you want on? Say, you want on a police, or you want on a doctor, or you want on a fire brigade man. And that's how we call them, fire brigade man, you know. So, and that was our ambition. Now, me, there's no way in my mind that when me talk about police, would I think in my mind, robber, rape, druggies. Would I never think about that. And since me grow big, you know. And since me grow big, me come really. It's like when me a youth and me hear about homosexual. When me never even know that word. And since me grow big, me know about homosexual. But you know what we call them, you understand? But when me a youth and me hear that, you know, me just a bit tough as, you know, I know not. Because you used to know every community, even at the ghetto, have a little guy down there. You understand? Every community. Nobody know. And when me grow big, me talk about left high school. Me know say that man actually fish and chips business workout. Me don't understand. Like lollipop thing and with man. You know what I mean? Like, me never know them things possible in my life. Me never know them things like happen. Up since me grow big, so me I tell you the truth, you know. As a matter of fact, in my early Rasta years, I hear about man. Like Montego Bay. Like you used to say, hey, you think me a man, gay guy coming from Montego Bay. And you think like your mind about it, but you not think so deep. Really deep. You know, I think so. Because I said, that's not possible. And now it just come like, and you look on TV and you hear people that talk about it and it just come normal. It's like a normal thing now. Say, gays are gays, you know what I mean? That's a different lifestyle, you know, being really. All woman. Me never know say two woman. You know, me can't perceive. In my mind, me can't conceive that in my mind. You know what I mean? But at the same thing, at the same thing with police. Me never know say you have police until me big as so, tell me a rasta as so. Me never know say you have police who that stop you on road and demand money from you. And since me grow up big, me know that. And since me grow up big, me know say you have police who tell lie. Me never know say police tell lie. You have to show me look on police, you know. Me look on police like, you know, yeah, them people that descended from the Lord, you know. And, you know, them in a uniform. And you have to respect the uniform and them thing there. You know, and them used to have baton, them used to call it. You have baton, this big wood, and them I walk around the big wood about the place. It's like, yeah, you know. And I lick people with the big wood. I say, what wait. And where the police them, first of all, when you go to school, your teacher used to have cane. The teacher used to have cane, you know. And it's like a fine cane where teacher used to beat you with. When we used to go to Wesley School on a Rosemary Lane, you did have a teacher named, the headmaster named Mr. Hart. And when him carry you go in your office, you know, and you do something, him say, touch your toes and take your blows. And when the cane now work, him have a strap him called the rattler snake, you know. You see when him hold you and lick you across your back with that, and you stink on your back. Me I tell you something, you think you could have do that now? You think Eddie Basta could have talked about him a lick picnic with rattler snake across him back? When you go into the classroom and go in him decks and draft, he might speak. You know, see something else. A different time now. But me never know say you have police. When me used to see police I walk down the road with them baton in them hand and I swing it. You know, red seam policeman and all them things. Me used to say, me can't even conceive in my thinking, in my mind, the police do them thing there. So when you hear the data sing them thing there, trust me, a reality shall deal with. Trust me, real. And for those of you who is normal Jamaican, you know say it's reality shall talk about. A Central Police Station yesterday. Because them a find say the prisoner hey, you someone cell phone them you someone cell phone them take off from the prisoner them on TV and Ganja. We know all them things for a long time, you know. I don't like say it's a news thing, but them say them transfer away by police because the amount of cell phone and Ganja and thing will reach over the wall in the prison there in Central and them thing there. It's unbelievable. So them transfer the man them to make the thing work more like how them want it work. Cell phone, you know how much time man call me from prison with cell phone? Enough time I talk to prisoner, like same day I road. I remember the prisoner, the virgin where him did there for 15 years of murder, and him come out now and him say when him there prison, him used to secure prisoners to go up on the road weekend. And I love that virgin they call me back, you know. Him used to secure the prisoner them to go up on the road on weekend, go check them girl and go a stone love and all them really and come back. But as long as them come back. You understand? So it's not like a thing. So we know say you have whole heap of man have cell phone in a prison. As me I say, enough call me get from prison. The boy moved things rough down here and why I come down here. As a matter of fact, me I go down a Spanish Town prison next week, you know. Yeah, me I go to?
Yeah, carry me.
Yeah, me must carry you. No man, if you want to come, you can come, man, but me not carry you. What you talk about, man? You don't have car. You have car, man. No, me I go down there for you, you know. Anyway, what me I say is that when we listen to Damien and what name Bunting, the divine one there attack, I say, what do them people are Rasta? You need, for instance, look how the policeman shoot the pregnant woman, and at 2 times them do it in St. Thomas, you know. Police shot a little girl in her car one night. I think Immaculate she go, and her mother was looking very to great things from her little picnic. And nobody know that. Only the police and the people them in the car know where we're going. So you have to have investigation. You think that the police them were dead there, I go tell you say. And not, well, you think that them now I go tell you say the little girl did have gone in the car too, you know, and the police did have them fire back. You remember the big inspector them where the police them fire shot in and the two them well trained to why them never dead. I wonder if people remember that some police attack a car, I think a Waymo driver or somewhere around there, so. And bus shot in the car, when them realize it, some police them a fire shot after big inspector man them too. I don't know where them a come from. It's like you're not supposed to drive them or them say, boy, two people supposed to dip on road at night, you know. Police are thief. Me a police, who you be? You saw no. Because if don't lay out the thing already, you know. If don't lay out the police and thief supposed to dip on the road them hours and night there. Me a police, who you be? You can't tell them say you're police. Can I say you're a person that police and shoot you? As we talk about that, you know, Jamaica has recorded just under 800 murders in almost 8 months. 100 murder per month, according to the average or so. Figures obtained by the Gleaner show that 775 persons were reported killed, and up to Monday, which is Monday, we're gone. A 20% increase when compared with the 643 murders reported over the corresponding period last year. Mr. Bunting, you need to go to church more regular because you ask with divine intervention and the thing I get worse. It a get worse. The Jamaica Constabulary Force recorded 1,005 murders last year, a 16% decline when compared with the 1,197 recorded the previous year. Not that you see me confused about this talking, you know. When you keep putting it to the year we gone before. So if the year we gone before increase, you say, why right now we not do something right? No, last year Bunting was saying, well, you know, because of certain things we put in place, see the crime rate gone down by 16%, and everybody hear what him said. Everybody will hear what him said. Come here about the tape or something. Can't play the tape. When him say there was a decline, 16% decline last year in murders, and him feel good, yeah. Give him a razor pay. And guess what now? And him say it's because of things we put in place. Plus divine intervention, because of last year, them time I'm asking divine intervention, you know. This year now, in a 8 month, 800 murder. So what happened to the thing with them they put in place last year? What happened to the thing with them put in place last year, plus the divine intervention? I don't understand that. Can't talk to them. And then we hear lady, Sister P tell you, say, gear up, you know. Election is near. You think that she easy. I know they say Sister P I get fat though, you know. Yeah, she get fat. I don't know if my TV a widescreen, but TV. No, me I look at Sister P and say, what? Sister P just up in some. I think I went them to have the opening of the Confucius Park upper Hope Garden. She dressed up like a Japanese, a Chinese, you know. And her ear have the same look to it. Just that she don't have the color, but her ear and everything really looking nice. But I notice she put on weight. Sister P, watch it, you know. I used to see her run upstairs and all them things then, and I love to see her keep running up the stairs them. Because you know you don't fall down. So I don't want you put on a whole heap more weight. You understand? Keep running up the stairs them. And don't watch them. I don't want you run down the stairs though, you know. Believe you, I don't want you run down the stairs. I tell you run up the stairs. Don't run down the stairs. You understand? But I don't know if she not keeping track of what is going on in the country or what. Or she's so working that in touch get lost by a certain way. But 800 murder in a 8 month. That sound like we're at war with one another, you know. Yeah, man. And this is what them said. This is 16. This is wait there. 20% increase when them compare it to last year. I don't know why them keep on do this thing. Them compare the thing to something that is terrible. It's like you have worse. You have worse Wasara, and you compare the Wasara to the worst. Like say the worst is not bad. You know, that don't make no sense to me. I don't know if I'm me, but if something worse and according to how we talk, something Wasara. You got to try to show me, say, the Wasara thing is something where you must feel good about because the last year one was good because it wasn't Wasara. But when you compare the one last year, it was worse than the one the year before, according to what this reporter said. What they must do is look at what it was before independence. Compare it to before independence. And I keep saying it to that 3 years now, I say it on a program, I know. If you want to tell me that something is happening in terms of crime in Jamaica, tell me, say, the crime rate gone down to Aglina did it, so yeah. Tell me, say, the crime rate gone down to pre-independence, before independence. But I want to tell you something. The other day, Mr. Bo, I don't want to delve on this argument for too long, but I have to say something else about it. The other day, the minister said, crime is not crime increase. Crime, as a matter of fact, crime gone down, but the murder rate gone up. So the crime has not fluctuated. The crime gone down, but murder gone up. So I don't know if you might use murder as the name of a person. Because I really like find out if murder. And logically, you could say that. Technically, you could say, well, crime really not gone up. It's murder gone up. It's not really crime gone up. It's murder gone up. Technically, you could have said that. But given what we say in our society here, I would have prefer a man rob a woman and run away with her money than rob her and kill her. So, the contention of Jamaicans now is not crime don't gone up. It's murder gone up. And if you can't stop the murder, trust me, go and rob as you want to rob. You don't see it. Anyway, you hear what I'm saying now. Because I think this is a way of rectifying the argument about crime gone up. It's not crime gone up. Him say, him conceded yesterday that it was very disappointing that the country no other God but me. That means say Maggie credence that there's other gods, but you must have no other God but him. So it's the same thing now. When we say supreme being, I want to jump on my back and I say, you mutabaruka cut up and ready to talk about you saying about a God. I never said nothing about no God. You understand? So we just want to get that clear. And speaking of supreme being and God, Mandela's grandson accused of rape granted bail. One of Nelson Mandela's grandson accused of raping a 15-year-old girl was granted bail in South Africa court on Tuesday. Judge Peter De Bassis granted bail of 7,000 rand, nearly $540, as the man showed little emotion sitting in the accused dock. The 24-year-old is accused of raping the teenage girl at a Johannesburg area restaurant and raping her in a Johannesburg area restaurant. You can't rape somebody in a restaurant. No, trust me. We have rape her on the table, round the counter. I mean, which part in the toilet? Him waiting, she's going to tell him go in there. I mean, anyway. In granted bail, the judge said there was a reasonable prospect that a trial could end in an acquittal. What? When the thing started, they might say it could acquittal. Yeah, man. Mandela is one of them. According to white people, supreme being, very extraordinary. It's just that, it's simple. It's just amazing how when you use words, how it conjure up certain thinking in a people's head, and them never really examine the word outside of them narrow-mindedness. You understand? Okay. Well, all right. We just remember we have to go work that out first. But go play this tune there. Let's go data give me this tune there. I want to play it, Okay. We hear them name Damian Crawford on the TV the other night. I defend him argument when him say, you see in the come, me burn out in the come. Hey, that's why that's easy, you know. I say, you know what I'm saying? Him say when him talking to certain people, him use a certain kind of language. You understand? I say, you know, say hypocrite about the place, you know. Because him not really into it, you know, but when him talking to certain people, him into certain kind of language. So when him talk to when him talk to dirty labor right and plywood comrade, him talk a certain way, him say, boy, right, him a burn out in the come because him a say in the come is the cause why so much police they are caught. So we're wrong with that. Then if the man them is indicted or not indicted, but if the man them is suspected of doing something wrong against the citizens of Jamaica, you think the police can investigate police? It's a madness that. And when I say, me not say Indicom is the way, but me I say it's the first way by your the killing where we did have last year and the year before with police. Last year, every month, me have to read out one who police kill. I want every people to remember. Last year, every 2-3 months, me have to name out George Thompson killed by police. O'Brien killed by police. I mean, I say about weird. This we are going to Jamaica. Now, the killing of people is lessened. And Damian Crawford wanted to appear that because the police them don't want to get in trouble with Indicom. Which is good. It is good that because them don't want to get in trouble with Indicom, less killing of innocent Jamaican people is happening. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But then Bunting have the same view too. Bunting have the same view about this Indicom thing because it has stifled the police force from doing them work accurately. You mean say like the security will shot the man in his foot. If it was a police, I tell you know, if it was a police fire that shot there, the man dead. I tell you, you know, to the security part YouTube, I say, oh, I'm me shot him now. Yo, man, look some. You never see him. Mm-hmm. You never see the security. The security department. Yo, I'm me shot him now. Oh, me, hey, watch out. Me look a razor pay from the people, you know. And me look a job from the police force, you know. Yeah, man, yo, you see me? Click it. Razor, the art of war. So we're gonna play this tune now. We're gonna play, you know. All right. You know, which I say, but it's all like joke, you know. And a foreigner good all I hear that tune and I say, is she talking about the police? My God, you know, but a police shut up about in Jamaica and everything what you say something goes so. Believe you me, everything what you say something goes so. You that never know say police shut up about. No, it's amazing. It's amazing. So when we hear Bunting and Damian against the Indicom now, and we know say the people them not have no redress other than that now to investigate the police force. And it's really sad that you have to have something to investigate the police force. You that think so because it's a police. Because when me a youth, me don't want to turn police, you know. Yeah man, most youth in my age group, most youth when them a little, them say, what you want to say? You want to turn a police, or you want to turn a doctor, or you want to turn a fire brigade man. That's how we call them, fire brigade man, you know. So, and that was our ambition. Now me, there's no way in my mind that when me talk about police, would I think in my mind, robber, rape, druggies. Would I never think about that. As since me grow big, you know. As since me grow big, me come really. It's like when me a youth and me hear about homosexual. When me never even know that word. As since me grow big, me know about homosexual. But you know what we call them, you understand? But when me a youth and me hear that, you know, me just a bit tough as, you know, I know not. Because you used to know every community, even at the ghetto, have a little guy down there. You understand? Every community. Nobody know. And when me grow big, me talk about left high school, me know say that man actually fish and chips business workout. Me don't understand. Like lollipop thing and with man. You know what I mean? Like, me never know them things possible in my life. Me never know them things like happen. Up since me grow big, so me I tell you the truth, you know. As a matter of fact, in my early Rasta years, I mean hear about man. Like Montego Bay. Like you used to say, hey, you think me a man, gay guy coming from Montego Bay. And you think like your mind about it, but you not think so deep. I mean really deep. You don't think so. Because you said, that's not possible. And now just come like, and you look on TV and you hear people that talk about it and it just come normal. It's like a normal thing now. Say, gays are gays, you know what I mean? That's a different lifestyle, you know, I mean, really. All woman. Me never know say two woman. You know, me can't perceive, in my mind, me can't conceive that in my mind. You know what I mean? But at the same thing, at the same thing with police, me never know say you have police until me big as so, tell me a rasta as so. Me never know say you have police who that stop you on road and demand money from you. And since me grow big, me know that. And since me grow big, me know say you have police we tell lie. Me never know say police tell lie. You have to show me look on police, you know. Me look on police like, you know, yeah, them people that descended from the Lord, you know. And, you know, them in a uniform. And you have to respect the uniform and them thing there. You know, and them used to have baton, them used to call it. You have baton, this big wood, and them I walk around the big wood about the place. It's like, yeah, you know. And I lick people with the big wood. I say, but wait. And where the police them, first of all, when you go to school, your teacher used to have cane. The teacher used to have cane, you know. And it's like a fine cane where teacher used to beat you with. When we used to go to Wesley School on a Rosemary Lane, you did have a teacher named, the headmaster named Mr. Hart. And when him carry you going in your office, you know, and you do something, him say, touch your toes and take your blows. And when the cane now work, him have a strap him called the rattler snake, you know. You see when him hold you and lick you across your back with that, and you stink on your back. I'll tell you something, you think you could have do that now? You think Eddie Ed Master could have talked about him a lick picnic with rattler snake across him back? When you go into the classroom and go in him decks and draft, he might speak. You know, see something else. A different time now. But me never know say you have police. When me used to see police I walk down the road with them baton in them hand and I swing it. You know, red seam policeman and all them things. Me used to say, me can't even conceive in my thinking, in my mind, the police do them thing there. So when you hear the data sing them thing there, trust me, a reality shall deal with. Trust me, real. And for those of you who is normal Jamaican, you know say it's reality shall talk about. A Central Police Station yesterday. Because them a find say the prisoner hey, you someone cell phone them you someone cell phone them take off from the prisoner them on TV and Ganja. We know all them things for a long time, you know. I don't like say it's a news thing, but them say them transfer away by police because the amount of cell phone and Ganja and thing will reach over the wall in the prison there in Central and them thing there. It's unbelievable. So them transfer the man them to make the thing work more like how them want it work. Cell phone, you know how much time man call me from prison with cell phone? Enough time I talk to prisoner, like same day I road. I remember the prisoner, the brethren where him did there for 15 years of murder, and him come out now and him say when him there prison, him used to secure prisoners to go up on the road weekend. And I love that brethren they call me back, you know. Him used to secure the prisoner them to go up on the road on weekend, go check them girl and go a stone love and all them really and come back. But as long as them come back. You understand? So it's not like a thing. So we know say you have whole heap of man have cell phone in a prison. As me I say, enough call me get from prison. The boy moved things rough down here and why I come down here. As a matter of fact, me I go down a Spanish Town prison next week, you know. Yeah, me I go, you go to?
Yeah, my coming.
You Me must carry you. No, man, if you want to come, you can come, man, but me not carry you. What you talk about, man? You don't have car. You have car, man. No, me I go down there for you, you know. Anyway, what me I say is that when we listen to Damian and what name Bunting, the divine one there, attack. I say, what do them people are Rasta? You need, for instance, look how the policeman shoot the pregnant woman. And at 2 times, them do it in St. Thomas, you know. Police shot a little girl in her car one night. I think immaculate she go. And her mother was looking very to great things from her little picnic. And nobody know that. Only the police and the people them in the car know where we're going. So you have to have investigation. You think that the police them we're dead there, I gotta tell you, say. And not, well, you think that them now, I gotta tell you, say, the little girl did have gone in the car, you know, and the police did have got, them fire back. You remember the big inspector them, where the police them fire shot in and the two them well trained to why them never dead? I wonder if people remember that some police attack a car, I think a way driver or somewhere around there, so. And bus shot in the car, when them realize it, some police them a fire shot after big inspector man them too. I don't know where them a come from. It's like you're not supposed to drive them or them say, boy, 2 people supposed to dip on road at night, you know. Police are thief. Me a police, who you be? You saw no. Because if don't lay out the thing already, you know. If don't lay out the police and thief supposed to dip on the road them hours a night there. Me a police, who you be? You can't tell them say you're police. Can I say you're a person that police and shoot you? As we talk about that, you know, Jamaica has recorded just under 800 murders in almost 8 months. 100 murder per month, according to the average or so. Figures obtained by the Gleaner show that 775 persons were reported killed, and up to Monday, which is Monday, we're gone. A 20% increase when compared with the 643 murders reported over the corresponding period last year. Mr. Bunting, you need to go to church more regular because you ask with divine intervention and the thing I get worse. It'll get worse. The Jamaica Constabulary Force recorded 1,005 murders last year, a 16% decline when compared with the 1,197 recorded the previous year. Not that you see me confused about this talking, you know. When you keep putting it to the year we're gone before. So if the year we're gone before increase, you say, why right now we're not doing something right. Now, last year, Bunting was saying, well, you know, because of certain things we put in place, see the crime rate gone down by 16%, and everybody hear what him said. Everybody will hear what him said. Come here about the tape or something. Can't play the tape. When him say there was a decline, 16% decline last year in murders, and him feel good, yeah. Give him a razor pay. And guess what now? And him say it's because of things we put in place. Plus divine intervention, because of last year, them time I'm asking divine intervention, you know. This year now, in a 8 month, 800 murder. So what happened to the thing with them they put in place last year? What happened to the thing with them put in place last year, plus the divine intervention? I don't understand that. Can't talk to them. And then we hear lady, Sister P tell you, say, gear up, you know. Election is near. You think that she easy. I know they say Sister P I get fat though, you know. Yeah, she get fat. I don't know if my TV a widescreen, but TV. So I look at Sister P and say, what? Sister P just up in some. I think I went them to have the opening of the Confucius Park. Upper Hope Garden. She dressed up like a Japanese, a Chinese, you know. And her ear have the same look to it. Just that she don't have the color, but her ear and everything really looking nice. But me notice she put on weight. Sister P, watch it, you know. I used to see her run upstairs and all them things, then I love to see her keep running up the stairs them. Because you know you don't fall down. So I don't want you put on a whole heap more weight. You understand? Keep running up the stairs them. And don't watch them. I don't want you run down the stairs though, you know. Believe you, I don't want you run down the stairs, but you run up the stairs. Don't run down the stairs. You understand? But I don't know if she not keeping track of what is going on in the country or what. Or she's so working that in touch get lost by a certain way. But 800 murder in a 8 month. That sound like we're at war with one another, you know. Yeah, man. And this is what them said. This is 16. This is wait there. 20% increase when them are compare it to last year. I don't know why them keep on do this thing. Them are compare the thing to something that is terrible. It's like you have worse. You have worse Wasara, and you compare the Wasara to the worst. Like say the worst is not bad. You know, that don't make no sense to me. I don't know if I'm me, but if something worse, and according to how we talk, something Wasara, you got to try to show me, you know, say, the Wasara thing is something where you must feel good about because I mean, the last year one was good because it wasn't Wasara. But when you compare the one last year, it was worse than the one the year before, according to what this reporter said. What they must do is look at what it was before independence. Compare it to before independence. And I keep saying it to that 3 years now, I say it on a program, I know. If you want to tell me that something is happening in terms of crime in Jamaica, tell me, say, the crime rate gone down to Aglina did it, so yeah. Tell me, say, the crime rate gone down to pre-independence, before independence. But I want to tell you something. The other day, Mr. Bo, I don't want to delve on this argument for too long, you know, but I have to say something else about it. The other day, the minister said, crime is not crime increase. Crime, as a matter of fact, crime gone down, but the murder rate gone up. So the crime has not fluctuated. The crime gone down, but murder gone up. So I don't know if you might use murder as the name of a person. Because I really like find out if murder. And logically, you could say that. Technically, you could say, well, you know, crime really not gone up. It's murder gone up. It's not really crime gone up. It's murder gone up. Technically, you could have said that. But given what we say in our society here, I would have prefer a man rob a woman and run away with her money than rob her and kill her. So the contention of Jamaicans now is not crime don't gone up, it's murder gone up. And if you can't stop the murder, trust me, go and rob as you want to rob. You don't see it. Anyway, you what I'm saying now. Because I think this is a way of rectifying the argument about crime gone up. It's not crime gone up. Him say, him conceded yesterday that it was very disappointing that the country.
Leap of mackerel to full up your plate. Jack mackerel from Grace. Better value, better taste. Take home a can today. Get crunchy.
And I refer, but there we go. On the line we have IAP. Need some more honesty as we are saying. Power of love over the love of power. The power of love over the love of power. Steppin Razor. Yes, brethren.
Yes, Muta, give thanks.
Why your ear supposed to hurt you? With the long, no, true, you have the phone that your ears so long.
Yeah, well, that's true, you know, and just remember work with no earphone.
Yeah.
But and at the moment in that Parish Council office, but me still have to take time out,
Where in a Parish Council office though? But you get busy, Or you get so busy,
even
man?
though we get the permit from the minister to the event November, but we still have to apply to the local, to the Parish Council in Westmoreland and to the superintendent,
So it's a whole heap of rigmarole you go. So tell me about this permit thing I know with the government and all them something. Because it look like it take an extra length of time for
it take a time. It take a long time because when...
No, first of all, we have to tell the people them so we are talking about ganja and all them something like. I'm going to never tell the people them what we are talking about. We are talking about a ganja thing we're supposed to go on in a Negril. And that relates to an international...
An event, an event called Rastafari Roots Fest, hosting High Times Cannabis Cup, showcasing Rastafari authenticity in food and music and ganja.
Yeah. With special emphasis on ganja. Special emphasis on ganja.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then now you say High Times, where's the World Cup? Where's the High Times, what?
Yeah, High Times Jamaica and World Cup, where herb grown by Jamaican people will enter a cup.
Okay. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and when I say enter a cup, entry different herb and it will be tested.
All of that is Jamaican. All of that is Jamaican. The herbs them. The herbs them will be Jamaican.
Yeah. Authentic Jamaican growers, and we have a next cup that people from outside can get them herb grown inside of Jamaica.
Okay.
Cup. But no herb will be imported into
Jamaica. That is beautiful.
To participate in the competition.
Oh, so it's all herbs from Jamaica you talk about.
Yeah.
Anyway the man them will plant herbs in Jamaica, them can come and enter it.
Yeah.
All right. So how much herbs you have to enter the cup? How much herbs you have to bring to enter?
Well, normally I ask maybe between a quarter pound.
No, but you don't know. It's so like you don't know.
So a half pound, normally. Right? But what will be tested is in grams farm.
No, wait there. Suppose a man grow some ganja in a St. Thomas and he might travel to Negril for enter it. How much herbs is required for him to enter the cup itself? Because we don't want him to travel with the herbs and then you use
a half pound.
So half pound is not half pound no over there.
No, but here we have no motor. Special armband will be given
to the people them who...
To people who traveling with herb to enter the competition. Special armband will be given to the patrons of the event. Special armband will be given to individuals going to the event and will be having herb to sell,
All right, so the people them who are come from St. Thomas with them herb and St. Ann now, how them going to get them armband now? Who them apply to forget it?
Well, them connect I and I down there, so Jamaica with
No, we don't say down here, so you
phone can contact by email, and we'll make sure that the armband are made available in Kingston.
No, I have hold on there. You say them can contact we. Who is we? Who them must contact really? Who them contact to get the armband and what is the requirement to enter the ganja thing? What is it?
Muta.
Yes, sir.
You contact I.
Who is I? I who?
I have your contact. I at 4049776 7997577. You can contact Tristan Thompson at 3310075. And as time goes on, more numbers will be made available and can contact.
All right, so what is
at this moment, and can call any of them 2 numbers.
So what is the requirement now that the farmer should have to enter this competition?
The requirement is that simple, you grow good herb and you make an application, they're going to have the application form available. And you say what category you enter in, whether it's sativa, whether it's indica, whether it's oil, right? Whether it's any form of flowers, but different categories. Okay.
And is the man from High Times that going to judge it?
We are not only people from High Times, but High Times, with them scientific equipment. Will be a part
Okay.
at the judging panel, but they have local GA people, you know.
Yeah. All right. So the day of the event now is where you're gonna have this judging, and where them win, where you win.
Well, it's a once your strain is declared as the winning strain, and you get a trophy. But the good thing about it is that automatic your strain become marketable internationally, where people start come to you to buy it. You understand me?
That is come by it when them free up the marketable part of it.
Yeah, but people have them ways, man. Once they want something, if they want to get in the US, most of them get it. If they want to get in the Europe, they won't get it.
Yeah, but we want something where go through the right procedure that you don't find the man a plant him ganja, and when him ready now, police take it from him.
Well, like I said, the good thing about it, once you're trained winning whatever categories,
wow.
You can automatically open up market for your product. Whether you're dealing with oil, whether you're dealing
wait. No, when I ask you, say, if it open up a market, that means, say, suppose a man they write on the compound and say, why, this is since you win, would I order like £500 of your herb to make some medical thing in a Colorado, you know. How the man they are going to go about now getting it into Colorado? When you know it's illegal for export.
Well, right now, Muta, the reality is, U.S. government now allow marijuana to come inside of them countries.
Yeah.
Right?
That means that the marketable thing not hold no water then. If you say if you win, you will be able to market your things outside of Jamaica.
No, well, it wouldn't be left upon the individual donor to get in things in Colorado. It would be left on who in a Colorado want the man thing to get into them things in a Colorado. But the point is, Mutan, is that his product will automatically give him a hold for market. And that's the reality. Wait.
Let me get something clear. I win this thing. Muta Baruka plan somewhere else and go there and win, right? A man come to him and say, boy, is it true you win now? Would I like going out business with you? Forget it in a Colorado or Uruguay or, you know, in the White House or so. All right. So now.
Mutan, don't make a think about US at the moment.
Yeah, but a US the market.
So it can be utilized in a Jamaica.
No, but I
don't want to stop in a the reason. But I could think about the fact that soon and very soon, right? Because license will be given to companies, to individuals to manufacture products.
Yes, but you have to go market it in Jamaica.
Companies will want to know a source where them can get good raw material.
Yeah. In Jamaica.
Right. So
the company them in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is one of the ways now how an individual product could be utilized right in Jamaica.
So we're not dealing with no foreign market then, we're dealing with Jamaica.
At the moment.
Oh, at the moment. All right. And that's what
foreign markets are going about, you know. But it's not going about to the US because US need to try to protect for them industry.
Yeah. And you can't export ganja.
We don't need to try to protect our industry.
Yeah, and it's illegal to export ganja.
It is illegal to export herb, especially, right now.
Yeah, all right. So that means
but byproduct, there will be market, international market for the byproducts of herb.
Okay. All right. Next thing I know, I could find out now about this thing we are in a Negrilla now. We are talking about the whole event and whole heap of people that come down from all over the world. Because you know, say Jamaica, Ganja, you know, and like now it kind of drawing people. I mean, real herbs man, money man, I come now with them thing November, according to where we are here. All right. So now, what going to happen at that thing? What going to happen at the event? I mean, apart from the gold, the cup, high times cup thing. What going to happen at that event?
All right. Well, at the event, naturally, there will be seminars, right? So some of the seminars will be focused on Rastafari. Some of the seminars will be focusing on marijuana, like, you know, the medicinal aspect of herb, the edibles, the byproducts that can come from it. We have workshops, you know, in terms of how best to grow your product and them type of thing, you know.
Okay. And so this is happening a 1 day or 2 day. How it go?
No, man, 4 days go to Seminoles.
Okay, 4 days.
4 days.
Oh, so it's a whole week
Right?
thing.
Then on the 13th and on the 14th now, we're going to have 2 shows, 2 reggae shows at NXT, where, you know, just Rasta artists, cultural artists, but, you know, just good cultural music, good conscious music.
All right, so taking into consideration, say, the I always working with Higher FM on this project now. Would I expect, say, exclusively, I just Higher FM you work with right now?
No, well, IRFM, we come sit in with IRFM, reason other certain things to get implemented. But naturally, Musa, IRFM is the radio station that I and I have been relating to all over the years. IRFM is the radio station that has been supporting I and I, you know, especially with the Definitely, yeah. So, you know, we come to IRFM and we reason with them already just to implement the program. But there's no other station that we could have put above IRFM in terms or in relationship to events like these, you know?
Okay. So we just want to clarify that because, you know, say, we don't hear no other radio station around the thing like, oh, IRFM run it. You know,
no.
Is it a really weird to hear IRV?
We relate to best and we relate to other stations, but...
You know, when I say no, it's a really hard to hear that IRV, who most of the time when you hear IRV voice, IRFM you hear it, pan. And when when an international thing like this come up, you hear say, I'm not put no water in my mouth, you know, me hear say it's all another radio station as the exclusive right that IRFM can't do. Eh? Don't overthink it.
No,
don't corrupt, my mind corrupt, man. My mind corrupt. Pardon me if my mind corrupt.
No, I have decided.
No, me know I have it. Me know say I have it better.
Wait, no, Musa. You don't throw away a stick. And you don't burn your bridges behind you, you know?
Yeah. But you know say you have a bigger guy up there name.
Exposure that IRFM has given the Rastafari community and the Black Struggle movement, Musa, there's no question. No other radio station has given that.
But you know of another outside influence, which is I Times, and I Times don't understand the dynamics.
No. Look here, I Times don't run things with we down there in the moon.
Yeah, we run things with I Times.
Yeah, and in the first place, I Times is honest enough and respectful enough.
Yes.
That they have to work with us down here.
I love to hear that.
You understand me? Yes. They have to work. In other words, they must take instruction from we when it comes to Jamaica situation.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
We couldn't have it no other way.
No.
All right.
We're not set out and we're not bow out and you know what I mean?
That's why I say me I work with the eye. That's why me as an individual I'm a bridging them at the eye we I work with. And we want to see it work. We are say that non-apologetically. We are say that publicly say IRV this thing we are going in is you we are work with. Me talk about me as an individual and Muta Baruka we are talk about. You understand?
Yeah, man. No, Muta and I couldn't allow no outer forces, right, to come in and dictate to I and I.
All right.
They couldn't afford that. See?
So the date them set already then?
Yeah, the date then set already. Remind
me of the date. Remind me of the date.
Added activities, but
remind me of the date. The 13th?
The 12th. To the 15th
12, 13, 14, 15, 4 days.
Yeah, 4 days worth of activities.
And they have 2 nights a show.
We have 2 nights a show, the 13th.
And the 14th.
And the 14th.
Yeah.
And we have, you know, people like Lucy Jabuk. You know,
we don't call about the artists them yet. Make seal up the artist thing first before we start about it. Because the post told me the most important part to me is not the show. It's really we are going in a Long Beach.
Yeah, it's a seminar. The show is just an additional thing.
Yeah, so where we are saying now that we give thanks because we have to move.
Yeah, I'm just say this quickly to you, right?
Yeah.
Because me go Colorado and see the level of science and technology with which American approach this marijuana industry, see? Most of the people down in Jamaica, them don't have no war going on this international ganja industry.
Yeah.
So this something like this now will help expose the people.
Of course. Yeah.
The level of science and technology where
and CNN and all them man they go run come down here to see really what is this Jamaica thing where them are really you know excited over.
Yeah, people will come from all over the
That
world.
is more. That is more exposure.
Especially when it comes to Jamaica.
Yes. All right, give thanks, Bridget.
Ganja and Rasta is something that go together.
Synonymous, yes.
You know?
Give thanks, Bridget. We have to move, yeah?
Yeah, man, I give thanks.
Yeah. As it go on progress, we can't really talk about it, because we not let it go.
Come again.
No, say, as it go on to nearer to the time, we can't talk about it.
Yeah, man. Because we do a press launch Monday, so we make you know.
All right, blessed.
Rastafari.
Yeah, that was IFE from, Westmoreland Hemp and Ganja Farmers Association. It is part and parcel of this event that will be taking place in November. Just Ganja and Rasta, just simple Ganja and Rasta, and it's about interjection of science and technology in it. So young, because when me are in IRFM, I say, peer all people, me them monks. You understand? Okay, so I wish probably part of the program. Right? Where were they? Okay, all right. Next argument, so we could play this. No, we have played this. Really, we could figure it out. The advertisement them so much now that the conversation so steep and deep that we forget what we going to do. You can't say, I'm not really good journalist, this job, because I just do anything. All the time, I'm not do on the radio. Okay, all right, and this me not going to play. Here goes. Every week we hear a next politician come out and talk some very derogative things about either people or other of his colleagues. Like a long time it talk about but we know say give me the place where we in now or the time where we in now. It kind of weird. That's why I say no. But look why I talk about police. I never know say police thief. When I pick me, I couldn't think that in my mind about police. If you tell me say police were thief things are tell lie. Do you me look on police? Would I say why me can't tell lie on the police? And me grow big and now come realize say why me I tell you some lie. Say a policeman stop me upon the Usain Bolt highway. And then say, Motor, what happened to you now? I say, I don't say nothing to me, you stop me. I say, boy, Motor, boy, the thing smelling as strong. I say, where you smelling? I say, the thing smelling as strong. A ganja, the man I talk about, me who not carry ganja, that I carry no time at all, not even a seed. And that's a lie to me, Him not smell nothing, him just want, the money him try to draw for me. But, of recently we say politicians in Jamaica, it's like a trend now where them use terminologies and derogative terms for either to themselves or to the people. So we hear about like dirty labor right. We hear about if you touch the queen, you go dead. We hear about relic, irrelevant relic. We hear about drunkro. We say finger push up, middle finger push up in a year against the people them. It goes, list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Now, in a Jamaica, you expect all like a me and know to say certain things. And I think say politician and preacher in Jamaica, you hold them on a higher level. And then radio man too. Me and Bob Clark talk before the program. I say, radio people is held at a certain level where you're supposed to be a certain decorum about you, where say when people hear you talk, them so well it's supposed to go. Anyway. So when I listen to all matter of fact, I'm going to play it because Jamaican people, even though them go like them not conservative, them conservative in a very freaky way. I don't know if you can conservative and be freaky at the all right, I can tell you like when me I talk about now. When I say conservative but freaky, in them conservativeness, man like Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a conservative who kind of freaky. Him is not a Democrat. Him is very capitalistic in I'm thinking, but him is not one of them ordinary capitalists who don't open him mouth. And when him open him mouth, even him own people them seem not to want to agree with what him say. I feel say him say it in a very too harsh. That's what I call now where you say you're conservative. Well, Jamaican stay that way there, you know. Jamaican stay that way they like Donald Trump, you know. Them behave conservative, but them freaky. You understand? Like, yeah, they're really freaky for true. So you see a man a go on like, or a girl a go on like, or a daughter a go on like, or this a go on like, but when you really check them, trust me. All right. So when I expect politicians to say certain things, but nowadays we see politicians that say anything. So we want to play the latest politician we say something where make the people them after wonder is where going in Jamaica. Because we hear Damian Crawford say, when him among certain people, him talk a certain way. In other words, if you're amongst ghetto people, you start to say, you see me. But if you're amongst your uptown people, then you say, you start to talk a certain kind of way, you know. Instead of you say, like, would you want to go with me? You say, would go to me. Would go and go with me. So you say, go with me. Instead of would you want to go with me? That is sometimes normal, but then no, he's a politician, you see. You know, your jacket and tie. You know, you go to university and you say certain things. So you don't want to, like, when you go amongst certain people, you can't talk like when you're there uptown. Like the people, them don't understand what you say. Because the uptown people, them don't more no understand what you say. Like when you say, born in the come. If you go uptown with that, you know. A man I say, you Damon Crawford want to go burn down the building, down in the come. You understand? But if you go downtown and talk like how you talk uptown, the people, them are going to understand what you say. That is the weirdest thing about it. Uptown people not understand the downtown language. Downtown people understand the uptown language, even though them not talk it. Them not talk it, but them understand it. So when you go uptown now and you talk certain way, people say, okay, what can you say? But when you go downtown and talk like, with Jamaica, I say, oh, you talk like Risto, so. Yeah, Risto, oh, you talk so to me. Them understand what you say. So hear this now. Well, we have to take a time signal. So, all right, I'm going to take the time signal. Take it.
This in the teaching profession. This is not Ronnie preaching the Sunday sermon or the Sabbath sermon on a Wednesday. It is a clear statement of utilitarian and practical value in the society. People of the JTA, unless we fix our family life, we are not going to achieve the standards of development that we want in this country.
All right. Nobody can disagree with that, you know. I don't disagree with them, I say. That the breakdown of the society can be traced back to the breakdown of the family in Jamaica. And there are certain mothers and fathers that are not taking responsibility for them children. They need to shuffle up. You understand? Because we are going, you can't have children on the road 1 o'clock in the morning, a pick up bottle, a dance. The weirdest thing about it, I'm going to keep repeating this and I don't know if people vex with me, you know. Dodos, the same man with them extradite there, we never have no criminal record at Jamaica. It's ironical, they never have no criminal record at Jamaica and him bring down a whole prime minister. And now him have a next set of people now, I see long nearly for a year now, I try to figure out certain things. Dodos make law in a Tivoli where say, they're not supposed to be on the road after 8 o'clock. And guess what? It maintains itself. Mr. Zeeks, when the people them are sell, long, the Kingston mayor try to get the people them off of the road. You know, how much time police are trying to get people off of the road. Then put up on all sign on Princess Street, no vending. And it's like people just ignore it. And you hear the people them to know. Them have the tarpaulin and then spread upon the road. And them have them whole, them have hardware, PLS, supermarket, upon the thing, you know. And you see when them hear the police are come, whom them wrap it up and run. I don't know if people remember a long time ago, before that program, we did have a sister where we did personally go check a 1 foot data. And the reason why I get interested in the data, you know, that I stand up down Princess Street. And somebody say, police! And I see that grab a cat. I don't remember how many people remember when we talk to her, you know. And I go help her to, you know, the daughter grab the cat and I run down Princess Street, 1 foot, you know. Young daughter to, you know, 1 foot. All right, now. I go to her and I say, you know, say, oh, you do that? I mean, this and that. And, you know, I go to somebody down at the mayor office and go get a space right now because she used to sell. But me used to go buy cane down there for go mill it before me plant my own cane. And me see her and me say, look here, you know, so me go make sure so you get a space in the market. Because really and truly, how you manage for every time you hear police, you run with your 1 foot and go down the road with the hand cart, you know, she push hand cart. It's unbelievable. And she get a space in the market. But what I say is that Mrs. Zeeks come and say, look here, no vending at certain location from Princess Street. And believe you me, the street clear like you could have seen right down the road from the corner of West Queen Street, that's all. And you see the sign about no vending, where you, I don't know, people stand up underneath the no vending sign and a sell. You see when Zeke say no vending, when you go down a Princess Street, oh gosh man, you can't go lean up on the sign, man. All them people that get to do that, and the authorities can't do it over a period of time. All them get to do it. Are indiscipline. So, you have parents right now who can't manage them picnic. And them send the picnic to school. You know, say, what would I call you now? My brethren,
Reggie.
No, you know what I call you not there? I call you something else, you know, way closer to me, my son-in-law. I'm my son-in-law. No, son-in-law you call him, money. When somebody married to your daughter as well. Son-in-law. All right. Son-in-law, come here so a little bit. Come here so. Me ask you something now. Because I'm going to play this thing, all right? And you say me used to go to George's.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you used to go to George's, though?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, so I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to elaborate on where I play, you know. All right, listen to this now.
The second thing we have to do, members of the JTA, Ministry of Education takes on the challenge with you. It is time that your association, now gone past the crucible of wage negotiations, joins with us and whoever else in saying, not angrily, but resolutely to the society, look here, manage your own children. Do not send Lego beasts to our school and expect us to make the difference.
All right. Lego beast is a term where people use in Jamaica. Just like drunkro. Just like dirty labor, right? When we not use it, say dirty labor, right? I take it to another heights now. Now the minister, a deacon, a minister of religion, and a minister in a parliament say, don't send the Lego beast them at school. No, technically, who they say Jezebel? Oh, what should name they call Prime Minister Jezebel? So we just get a piece of card, you know. Say, what should name they will go over to the other side? It call the Prime Minister Jezebel. So yeah, them a keep calling. If you still don't try to remember the whole of them, can you remember the black scandal bag thing too? With Siaga and PJ Patterson? Yes. And oh him them that suggest. Them that suggest say him on the other side too. Yeah, all of that. Anyway. That statement there, in itself, we understand what I say now. We understand what I say. But the terminology we use is not you expect? Because my lady said it to me all the while, you know. Sometimes she hear me say something on radio, and when me go home, you know, she say, yes, I know, say, what you say is right, but you see, you say it kind of not becoming you as a statesperson. Because my wife called me a statesman, you know. She say, you said this thing is not becoming you. So I say, all right, so I listen, because I not say nothing when she say, you know, because most of the time she right. But me, you know, as a man, no, me have to go like that, she don't right sometimes. Most of the time she right. All right, now. As a judges, man, tell me where you, come here to talk about it. Tell me where them tell you when you got judges and all.
Well, when you go into judges, them tell you that your parents send you here to get a proper education and for us to turn you into men. So no matter how you're in discipline, no matter how you don't follow rules, or no matter how you're a Lego beast, they always spend time to turn you into that proper man. So that is the whole point of what is called that education at judges. It was always to turn it into that proper man. For the greater glory of God is them motto.
Yeah.
So whatever you do, so however you come to judges, no matter whether you're a Lego beast
when you leave,
you are a proper man and able to achieve in society.
So what actually I say is that
him view
send the people them come send the Lego beast them come to school regardless, because you when you go to judges,
we will mold them into.
And him used to go to judges.
Yes, I.
Him used to go to judges.
Yes.
When you used to go there.
No. Years before.
All right. So
the philosophy
that not go again then.
No.
Don't send the Lego beast them come out of school. So where you must send the Lego beast them go?
You see, the problem with that is because
you must tear your yard and make the people who gonna work.
The loose people in the community.
The loose people, bring them up.
That cannot work. Wrong philosophy.
So what you think? What you think? Because you understand what I say? But send the Lego, don't send the Lego beast and go to school. Come on more to the man, yeah.
I get part of it.
Move out Brian out of the way, man. Move out of the way. I can't imagine that still I look back Vibe Cartel body and all that stuff. Yeah.
We get part of the point that I'm trying to make in terms of parents need to grow their children, but you must have to remember that most of the children's waking hour is spent at school. So therefore, just to highlight the problems that we have in terms of teacher to student ratio, where the teachers no longer have enough time to spend with each child, molding them and spending that attention that is needed. So what you have now is almost a wholesale type of education, where you have 40 to 50 children in our class. So those who can adjust, you work with them. Those who can't adjust, you literally push them aside to keep the numbers and the pass rate up. So that philosophy can't work, especially in a country where we need the young people, because young children are just potential. They need a bad nor good. Haile Selassie, I said that to you, saying prefer to be around small children and animals, because them just do however them supposed to act. So therefore it is us who are adults and who are parents ourselves have that responsibility.
So you are saying that even if them is Lego bees, send them to the school. Because the school is supposed to be equipped enough for farm and fashion the youth in a way that we give good character, even if the parents fail.
That is it, definitely. And that is the point of school, because they do spend more time at school than at home. So therefore, if we're not dealing with it, we'll lose.
Well, give thanks, Bridget, but I agree with you. You know. And we now take the responsibility out of the parents. But we know all the Jamaican system set up as now. Because them don't want you blame the government for certain things, you know. Because your man say no. Yeah, but I know the government, you know, are the people them. Because you know, all right, you throw the rubbish on the road. And you tell the people them say, look here, don't throw the rubbish on the road, you know, put it in a garbage bin. You put it in a garbage bin and it there 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, and no garbage truck no come. And at the night, a dog just goes up, whoops, and turn over the garbage in the middle of the road. So, you don't have the responsibility to pack up the garbage. So, it gives you a sense of nonchalantness where you just say, sure. But throw the garbage out if the garbage man come pick it up and the garbage man not come rasta. It's like, you have no vibes now if you put the garbage how it's supposed to go. You understand? And them not have nothing for mold the people them. Because when we are telling people them certain things, even though we know say certain things are going on, but it's like them feel so we is enemy of the state. I talk about the government, you know. The government of feel say me is enemy of me not an enemy of the state. Me is against the government. Because I don't like how the government run the thing.
They're not responsible. The government is like a responsibility that we see in the whole governance structure, you know. So therefore, you pay your taxes to get things done. Then you hear, you need to go patch the hole in front of your gate.
For yourself.
For yourself.
Yeah.
So it is that sort of thing. The same thing with the health, education. We say we're going to spend 15% on education. Up till now, we don't do that. So we're always having excuses and then expect the people to pick up the slack.
Yes.
So it's
for them negligence.
Yes, right.
So you can't, a years you try to get electricity in your yard. And you can't get electricity. You decide to say, hey, see a wire over there, so I got chop a wire over there. So and then all of a sudden, the police will come over your yard and ask you to say, why, watch it out. It's either you're going to pay a certain portion of money to GPS or we're going to lock you up. Right away, you start to have high blood pressure. And you need doctor bill. You need to go to a doctor now. So apart from have to go pay the light bill, you have a doctor bill right away, and high blood pressure is a silent killer.
Mother's Bakery. Enjoy our yummy banana bread.
Steppin Razor, you know, we have an article, Sierra Leone. You know, Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Guinea was the three main Ebola affected areas. You know, where them have all things that say, if you go to these three countries, any one of these three countries, you must report it to the immigration authority. Anyway, them say Sierra Leone released its last confirmed Ebola patient from hospital on Monday and began a 42-day countdown to being declared free of the virus, medical sources said. The world's worst known Ebola epidemic has raged in West Africa for more than 18 months, infecting more than 28,000 people and killing more than a third of them. Sierra Leone confirmed its first case in May 2014 and has since recorded the highest number of cases in the region, although neighboring Liberia has suffered more fatalities. So that is something else. Sierra Leone is now in the process of releasing its last confirmed Ebola patient and is now 42-day countdown to being declared free. That means in 42 days, if them don't hear about anymore, they will now say you can go back and travel to Sierra Leone. You know, Sierra Leone was one of the places where Jamaicans went back to repatriate to, in slavery days too. Yes. Steppin. You see it now. Me stop talk and somebody up on the phone and them not answer. All right. Yes, so here we go now. Here we go. Talk on the phone, sister.
I didn't hear you, Godfather.
But no, God.
I didn't hear a word. I just hear music playing.
Look here, me's not Godfather, you know.
You're my Godfather. You forget you're my Godfather. You named me, Sister Farai.
So tell me which God you worship. God, they know me figure out if me Godfather. Me there with you. Look here now.
Yes.
A long time I don't hear from you, you know.
I wanted to, of course, publicly acknowledge the passing or the transition of our
Nelly Star.
sister, Nelly Star.
Yeah. You know, last week when we hear the news, I say, what? And but we are told that, well, if she not answer by now, how much she, but we are told that the body is not truly identifiable.
It's not officially identified, but they did find remains because, you know, it's charred remains because the house was burnt down.
Yeah. So all them know, says she?
Well, that is why they're saying that it's not officially done. Because we got a press release from the publicist, you know, Ayola, who's a good friend of her and publicist, to say that even though it's her home and the remains were found, but technically and officially, they have not been tested. But I mean,
but if she didn't hear the news and about the place, should have done answer Twitter.
Precisely, even for her children's sake.
Should have did it.
Right. Yeah. So you've had, you know, a lot of musical experience with her. I've had also, a lot of us have.
Yeah, she carried me go to Dominica. She had the first lady carry me go to Dominica.
She took me to Dominica too for the first time and treated me so royally, along with Tony Rebel and Queen Africa for an event. And just in general, the spirit of this sister was really special, you know. Sweet. And so a lot of us, you know, she had performed on Woman Vision a couple of times, and a lot of group of us were quite close to Nelly Star.
Yeah.
And so what we are doing on next week Tuesday at Mama Joy's house, 22 Dewsbury Avenue, is doing a tribute, celebrating her life. Starting at 6 o'clock, run at Mama Joy. So we're inviting persons to come out. Anyone can come. We're going to do musical tributes, personal tributes, music, but just to acknowledge her and her children who are in Jamaica right now.
When is it? Reminder Tuesday?
It's the 1st of September.
No, 1st of September is what, Tuesday? What day?
Yes, next Tuesday. Tuesday at 22 Dewsbury Avenue, run at Mama Joy.
Okay.
Most people know Mama Joy's in Barbican. And where they're having the Sankofa sessions. ISET has decided she would give us the space. She usually has an event there on a Tuesday, but we're paying tribute to Nelly through this particular event.
All right.
And her 3 children are here in Jamaica because her 3 children were sent down to her husband. As you know, her husband lived here. And the children were sent down for the summer holidays. So the children will also be there at the event so we can show them how, the love that we had for this sister.
Well, so when you hear somebody dead is one thing, but the circumstances which them dead make it even more terrible for dealing.
The circumstances, man, And it's not just dead, it allegedly she was murdered. They were murdered because herself and also Trevi. Trevi Felix, who's another great musician, was murdered as well. It's alleged.
All right, so Tuesday, everyone can go on Dewsbury. All right? We have to go to the music news.
Yeah, thank you so much, Muta.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Blessed
Music
love.
news.
Yeah.
On a Gallic announcement, I know Alpha School, yes, is accepting applications for young men 16 and 18 years. Music program, performance, production, and recording training. General focuses on maths and English. That is Alpha Y School, a school that has done so much for the music industry and fraternity. Alpha now accepting application for young men 16 to 18. Music program, performance, production, plus recording, training, general focuses on maths and English. Must be Kingston resident. Apps available at 26 South Camp Road. TRN plus birth certificate requires to apply. All right. So TRN and birth certificate. 16 year will have TRN number too.
I think so.
And them can't vote. That is interesting. Yeah. Available at 26 South Camp Road. TRN plus birth certificate required to apply. School, the number is 928-1345. So you can give them a call if you're interested between 16 and 18 years old. If you're interested to go learn about music, recording, training, production and all these things. That's Alpha School, South Camp Road. Very interesting thing that, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Muta.
Yeah, man, step in.
Blessing. This is John calling from Atlanta. I'm glad to hear that lady was talking about Nelly. I don't know Nelly, but I know of her because our Kingman brother, Ray, play bass with me.
Oh, yeah?
And, yes, and I just know about this 2 days ago. He knows about it from Thursday.
Yeah, from Thursday.
But, hello?
No, it's from Thursday. Well, actually, I didn't hear about it before Thursday, and then when I came on the radio last week, I said it,
Yeah, so he deliberately didn't tell me about it because I was using his bass rig for the festival, the Health and Wellness Reggae Music Festival on Saturday, and he said he didn't tell me because he knew I was gonna take it hard and all of that. Yeah. But I was with Kofi today, Ross Kofi. And the production manager at 89.3 because we're talking about doing a benefit here to help them out, the family, because Ray, the bass player, his brother is 4 years older than him, and he's real close to us here. And I was going to call her. I didn't even know that she was so well known in Jamaica.
Yeah, man, and she camera go there. The first time I go there, she camera go there, man.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep you abreast as to what's going on here because I'm going to be meeting with Ross Kofi again on the production.
Remember, I said she spent a whole heap of time in Jamaica,
Yes, that's what I heard. Like I said, I never know of her, but because Ray, our brother-in-law, play bass with me, that is how I come to. And then when I went on YouTube last night, I see they have a serious body of work. This is what I'm saying. I didn't know that I didn't know anything. I heard the Ray talk about his brother, but I've never really hinted them like that. Their work, I just start checking them out, and it's very grievous to me that we just cannibalizing each other. We don't know. I don't know what happened, Muta, but it just hurt my spirit, man. Like seriously. So I'm compelled to do something, you know.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, brethren.
All right, Muta. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, man. A man called Tony Rebel coming through. Yes, Steppin. Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, yes.
Oh, hello. Muta Baruka, how you doing? My name is Ken Taylor. I'm an admirer of yours. I should call you the great Muta Baruka.
Yeah, that's my first name, Great Muta Baruka. Great is my first name.
Right. Yeah, I get it. I've taken you on as kind of a mentor, even though we're like almost contemporaries. I think I'm like a year or two younger than you. But I'm calling you about something you had said on the radio a while back. I'm calling you from New York also. I'm in Harlem right now.
Okay.
I was born in Jamaica, but you can tell by my voice, but I didn't grow up there. But I've been up here a long time.
Look here, you have people who just go to the airport and talk like you know. Don't feel no way.
Yeah, you had mentioned that you might be planning a group to go to the Gambia next year.
Yeah, and, it's a regular every 2 years. Every 2 years them have it, yes.
Yeah, but didn't you say you were going to like charter a plane? Or
no, I said that if they had enough people leaving from Jamaica, the Gambian them is willing to have a plane sent here. When it reaches stage, when a young lady and look at you and say, me have all of the receipt them for me here and my ear.
Yeah, man.
No, Rasta. I want the program soon done, you know, because no, the young lady say, me have the receipt from my ear, me have the receipt of my yard. Why, me I tell you, here.
Mota.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, so they're for the last lap now, you understand? So, here goes. So, the man is trying the Jamaican landscape and I call it development. When me I say the mine of the toxic mountain, a pure madness. Wickedness.
Pretty soon it's another debate. Don't spill no blood, we put no food on them plate. If them want my vote, them have a peer up front. For years and not no month. Me said the last time me check, me see them credit done. The last time me check, me said that no money, no fun. You got to define what you give for my vote, what you give for my vote. They playing it all over, playing it all over. No referee, and the message gets colder.
Know them plan. Take a stand.
No referee, stupidity gets colder. Life is so wild, it's the struggles that I discovered. Trying to make yourself surface color-coded and confined. The war continues, the battle to see who will get over. Always and only the team behind the plan. They feel so clever in their upper level. We forever love and die, you crazy little devil. You show no respect for existence, and his people said the Lion of Judah with the bass and the treble. They playing it all over, playing it all over. No referee, and the message gets colder.
Know them plan. Take a stand.
No referee, stupidity gets colder.
And soon them a come knock on your door again. I go on like you and them a friend. But we know them plan. Destroying the land.
Pretty soon soon it's another debate. Don't spill no blood, we put no food on them plate. If them want my vote, them have to pay up front. For years and not no month. Me said the last time me check, me see them credit done. The last time me check, me said that no money, no fun. You got to define what you give for my vote, what you give for my vote.
They're playing it all over, playing it all over.
No referee, and the message gets colder.
Know them plan. Take a stand.
No referee, stupidity gets colder.
So here's the question. Where we go to save the land from them evil plan? Land is the basis of power. If you do have no land, you do have no power.
Thought-provoking, always smoking, lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Muta Baruka.
Look how much people did last year. I think things will get better. Especially like them out of election a year. Well, Jamaica land we love.
You're coming with the next election, I don't know why. Trying to catch the people with more lies. The whole country mess up, you do have no eye. You're telling pure lie, you're telling pure lie, you're telling pure lie. Children gone to school, them really are trying. The books and uniform price them so high. Now them dip on street, a wet and a dry. Them really a try, them really a try, them really a try. Too much how we youth them just a die. Parents can't feed them, the picnic a cry.
That's really rocking, you know.
Them a swallow drugs and a fly. And you know why, you know why, you know why. Everybody afraid of police, that no lie. People not trust the police, them know why. Cause every time you dead, you hear pure lie. And you know why, you know why, you know why. The people need opportunity, that no lie. Too much corruption, a run we dry.
Well, I tell you, so much things are going on in the country. You follow them politicians right now. Tell you, man, look how much people did last year. I think things will get better. Especially like them out of election a year. Well, Jamaica land we love.
You're coming with the next election, I don't know why. Trying to catch the people with more lies. The whole country mess up, you do have no eye. You're telling pure lie, you're telling pure lie, you're telling pure lie.
It's hard to imagine that Hollywood hasn't jumped all over this. You would think it would be box office gold because it's part Spartacus and part Braveheart and part Amistad and part Glory with a little bit of Dances with Wolves thrown in. A story decades long of oppression and freedom fighting. I don't understand why there hasn't been more attention to John Horse and the Black Seminoles, but hopefully we can correct this. John Horse and the Black Seminoles deserve to be remembered for a number of reasons. They created the largest haven in the U.S. South for runaway slaves. They led the largest slave revolt in U.S. history. They secured the only emancipation of rebellious slaves prior to the U.S. Civil War, and they formed the largest mass exodus of slaves across the United States, moving from the Florida Everglades through Indian Territory, what would become Oklahoma, eventually locating in Mexico, where they secured title to their own land. It's a remarkable story. It's overlooked not just by filmmakers, it's not well known in popular culture, and in fact it's been overlooked by historians of slavery, if you can believe it. In the early 18th century, two groups in particular fled the colonial South into Spanish Florida, into the Everglades. One of these groups were Seminoles, who were migrating from the various colonies, just trying to avoid white encroachment, basically, trying to move someplace that white colonists weren't. And the other group was runaway slaves, people who were fleeing and trying to create a free life for themselves. Both were welcome in Florida, and in fact, the Spanish crown offered runaway slaves their freedom if they would defend the land for the crown, for the Spanish. So a mixed society emerged in the Everglades of intermarriage, family intermingling between these runaway slaves and the Seminoles. And in fact, the first legally sanctioned black free town in the North American continent was in the Spanish Florida Everglades. After the American Revolution, people living in the southern states didn't really like living that close to a large armed population of former slaves, particularly when they were in league with the local Native American nation, the large armed group of free Seminoles. And they knew that their own slaves felt free to run away and be harbored by this group. They knew that they were welcomed. And so from George Washington's administration on, there was questions of what do we do about the problem of the Florida Everglades. In 1818, this was James Monroe's administration, General Andrew Jackson actually moved into Florida, invaded it, not authorized to do so. He was actually pursuing justice against those who'd attacked Fort Scott in Georgia, but he did it anyway. He went into Florida and claimed it for the United States. When he seized the peninsula, he took the opportunity to execute some of the people who opposed him and also to clean out some of the areas of former slaves and Seminoles because he felt that this would make it better for annexation. The United States then soon actually bought Florida from the Spanish. When Jackson became president, he decided to make sure that the black Seminole communities were moved out by force. So he pursued this in his policy, his larger policy of Indian removal. This led to the Second Seminole War, which was 1835 to 1842, and became the largest and costliest of the so-called Indian Wars. Because the two communities were tied together, that is, the former slaves and the Seminoles, when the Seminoles were attacked in the Seminole War, this led to an uprising of the former slaves. In April of 1836, black Seminoles and their Indian allies moved together to create what was the largest slave rebellion in U.S. history. This wasn't just a matter of runaway slaves. More than 385 plantation slaves ran away from their masters and joined the black Seminoles, essentially in laying waste to the Florida sugar mills, which were some of the most valuable areas, plantations in the whole continent. One Seminole leader at the time was the leader Osceola, who is justly remembered by history. Another leader who rose up at this time was John Horse, who was ethnically a black Seminole, and who would ultimately lead his people on a long and trying exodus for their freedom. In 1838, John Horse and the black Seminoles agreed to stop fighting the U.S. government in exchange for moving to what was then considered to be Indian Territory, which is now today the state of Oklahoma, and for legal recognition of their freedom. So despite the fact many of them were runaway slaves, they would have the opportunity to start over again as free individuals. Once they moved from the Everglades to Indian Territory, however, they found that their freedom was under attack, both by whites and by other Native Americans. In 1848, a decade after they had made the agreement with the U.S. government, the U.S. Attorney General announced that the government never had the authority, the power to recognize their freedom. And in fact, they were still, those who had been slaves, still enslaved. This was like opening season on them, basically declaring that they were there for the picking. And so they did the only thing they could do. They fled once again. Without security in Indian Territory, Horse and his Seminole ally Coacuchi promptly went to Mexico, where slavery was already illegal and had been for a couple of decades. There, Horse became famous as a general in the Mexican army, and his people found a way to make a life. Once they relocated to Mexico, things changed. When slave catchers from the Republic of Texas went over the border to try to find the runaway slaves, now free men, they met resistance not only from the Black Seminoles, but also from the Mexicans and the Mexican army itself. Eventually, the Black Seminoles, led by Horse, gained legally recognized Mexican land, Nacimiento. Why isn't this recognized today? Well, for one thing, historians tend to be historians of Native American history or historians of slavery, but there's not many that move among these subjects, and it's a bit confusing because you have both the issue of runaway slaves and the issue of Native Americans kind of blended together, so it seems to fall through the cracks. Tradition is that Nat Turner's rebellion is the big turning point in the history of slavery and slave revolt. But that happened before the rebellion of the Black Seminoles, so it doesn't really fit the traditional trajectory. And perhaps most importantly, it really represents a blemish on U.S. history, not only because of the poor treatment of Native America as represented by the Seminole War, not only the poor treatment of African Americans through the device of slavery, but also because this group really did manage to negotiate a separate peace with the U.S. government, and 10 years later the government turned their backs on them. So it's, in multiple ways, a difficult story for people of the United States to tell. But it's worth remembering that a community of freedom fighters trekked from Florida to Oklahoma to Mexico and found, ultimately, peace and freedom and prosperity in lives that they could direct as their own. I recommend highly the website johnhorse.com for more information.
Look how much good Boudreaux and Sizzler them do around here. So you come like say any of the youth them not try behave like Michael Jackson. Any of the youth them not bleach out, they come like them can't go now, like them stuck right there. So like them I say, we're not great enough, but just bleach off on yourself now. Just change. Just change out like Michael. Change out in something else. Try to change your complexion. When you get brown and more opportunity, then you can get on a Grammy and where you deserve. But once you need the black skin or whatsoever, once you have on the melanin so strong, we are just fighting around and pushing it down and tell lie upon you. So if you don't mind sharp, I just death and destruction, prison and them thing that them have for the youth them, you know. Like if we not brown like thing there, we not brown like that brown artist there, the next brown artist. They don't know me I talk about. So them alone forget Grammy because them brown and them red. And I know the majority of them out, the 3 or 4 of them put together can make one a Sizzler or one a Boudreaux. You know how long more I see them for telling this?